Hello everyone. Hope you can hear me okay. I did a little test beforehand and hopefully there won't be any problems today. Welcome to this behind the scenes look at Warcraft 3 Easter eggs. I'm sure this sort of video isn't for everyone. It might be boring to some, but I figured to some of you it might be interesting to see just how I put these videos together, especially since this is the last Warcraft 3 quotes video I'll be doing. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I'll be like, responding to chat and all that. I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of see how this goes. I'm just going to kind of envelop myself in the work like I usually do. But yeah, this is, I use Adobe Premiere Pro, I think version like 5 or something. It's pretty old, but that's all I have. So, and it works fine for me. It's what I've always used. I don't know if any of you are video makers or whatever, but maybe you'll learn something on Adobe Premiere as well. Who knows? So, yeah, obviously first thing I do is I write out the script. So here's the script. It's probably going to spoil the video and stuff for some, but yeah, if you weren't interested in this sort of thing, you wouldn't be here. So I hope this is interesting to you guys. I write down all of the script. I make notes about all the quotes and everything like that. I use the Warcraft wiki to look up all the quotes and the references, but some of them I look up myself because they sound like a reference but haven't been done yet, so that's the nature of wikis for you. Anyway, I write down all of this and then I record my voice. I've already done that. I don't want to bore you with that. Plus, it takes forever because I mess up all the time. I work much better reading out stuff that's edited afterwards than talking live, as you can probably tell if you watched me stream before. Yes, this is a making of video, and yeah, these are the neutral creeps and the Nagas as well, and the neutral heroes. So that's what I'll be working on today. So I've done up to the Naga Siren so far. So I've got my voice lines in here. I've got some of the Naga lines, and I'll just kind of show you how all of this fits together. Hope it's interesting for you. All right, so I just finished using that. So let's see. The Naga Siren is all about the fishing related puns. All about them. All right, so I basically just break that up and start talking about the Naga quotes. Let's see, which one should I do first? Yeah, the Naga Siren has quite a few. Oh, did I not save these yet? I must not have saved all of them. Yeah, this I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's got quite a few puns. A lot of the units have a lot of puns. Not sure why. Maybe it's just the nature of them being neutral and like having more personality, some more lines to do or what, but yeah.
My song is yours, you afraid? I'm waiting with bated breath.
Bated breath. That's the joke there. Easter eggs, and I guess I'll save these here. Bated breath. I'm hooked. Wait, maybe I just haven't saved these yet, have I? Oh yeah, okay. No sense doing that twice then. Alright. Yeah, maybe this will help you guys understand why it takes forever for me to release these, because I can only really work at night. I'm a family guy, and it takes all of this effort and stuff. So I got the line, and then I get the quote, and there's usually like 90 quotes by the end of this and stuff. So she says, I'm waiting with bated breath. So we put the quote on that line, same length as that. And somebody mentioned in a comment recently that they appreciate this, and I'm glad. I've been erring on the side of over-explaining as opposed to under-explaining, because I know a lot of you viewers aren't from the US, you don't speak, like, English isn't your first language and stuff, and so a lot of these puns might not make sense to you or whatever. In this case, bait, let's see, how do I explain this? Well, actually, is it baited breath? I don't even know what bait means. Abated. Interesting. That's such a common, like, cliche that I don't really think about it. So bated breath is like holding breath through anticipation. And then, oh man, these like double meaning ones are hard to like fit down here in the reference. Bated breath, holding breath through anticipation, and then I guess I could put another line for bait. Bait equals, how would you define bait? Fishing bait. Yeah, I guess just fish food. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'll change that later, but for now I guess that works. And then for the reference, I put that above it. And for the reference, this is just kind of the style that's come about. Kind of established it in the first one, and I've just tried to stay consistent, but yeah, just do that for the length of that, and it actually fades in and out.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
Okay, that's one out of all of these. What was the order I did it in when this? Okay, I'm hooked. Might as well just put all these out, I guess. Some of these puns are so cheesy. It's amazing. My audio machine, huh? What do you mean audio machine? Do you mean like what I use to record my voice or whatever? Or edit my audio? Because for editing I use Audacity, which is what everybody should use because it's free and very powerful. Okay, I need to listen to these actually before I go. Okay, so she says,
I'm hooked.
okay, these are a little bit too fast, so I better space them out a little bit. I don't know if this one needs explanation. Fish hook, right? I guess so. We'll err, like I said, err on the side of over-explaining, I guess. Hooked. How would you explain that? Like engaged? Addicted. I guess she's not even using it like that, but dang it, I didn't think these would be so hard to explain. I don't think this one needs explanation, I guess. And the next one is...
This is for you, chum.
It's so cheesy. And chum is like shark bait or something. Chopped fish and stuff. It's angling bait. cross dissolve. And this one's kind of short.
This is for you, chum.
So I think I'm going to leave the explanation there for just a little bit longer. Okay, okay, and then next is don't be shallow.
Don't be so shallow.
She talks really fast. That one's definitely going to need a little bit more airtime because she says it really fast. And the explanation for that is, hopefully we can get like to the actual movie references and stuff soon, because I know this isn't as exciting to just write out a reference. Shallow water. Slang for... I really don't know how to like put these into words. Only cares about inconsequential things. Only slang for only caring about unimportant things. Okay. Again, you guys, if this is too boring, I totally understand. Like, this is... I was just going to work on it anyway, so I figured, you know, if anybody wants to see how this is going and hang out, who knows? Might as well give that a chance. Okay, how does this go?
This is for you, chum. Don't be so shallow.
Okay, I think we're doing pretty good on the timing. Timing's everything in my videos. All the like little effects that I did on the Easter egg videos, all that stuff, like that was all, like I had to make sure that it was absolutely perfect with timing. I think that's what makes them fun, honestly. And I got a lot of inspiration from Peanut Butter Gamer, if you've ever seen him. He is a genius when it comes to like parodies and stuff like that. In fact, I think that's what first got me into this idea of making these videos and stuff was him, because he likes Nintendo games and stuff, and you do all kinds of funny things, kind of like my funny, you know, the edited jokes and stuff, the way I did with Nintendo games and like Elder Scrolls games, but he just never did any Warcraft videos. And I was like, oh, well, I should do that. Okay, so this quote. I feel like Blizzard missed their chance to make this even funnier of a pun. So she says,
Did you do that on purpose, or was it a fluke?
why didn't she say, did you do that on porpoise? That would have been hilarious. Did you do that on porpoise, or was it a fluke? They really missed a chance to make that even funnier. Punnier, really. Okay, so a fluke is a fish or a, like something that happened by chance. I'm just going to keep looking up the definitions because they could say it better than me. Yeah, like something that happens by chance. Let's go with that. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm pretty proud of the backgrounds of these videos. that thing in the background there. What I did was I changed the I used the new easy way to access Warcraft 3's internal maps or whatever, and I just changed the Warcraft 3 credits thing each time to match the terrain of the race. And so I thought that it turned out really well. Okay, that's plenty long. Then next is alluring, right? Yeah. I think this is the only one that I really noticed when I played Warcraft 3 back in the day. Was find me alluring. Like lure, as in fishing lure. But the other ones are fairly clever as well. You know, some of these aren't even really puns. I mean, they are, but like, you know, alluring comes from the word lure, like meaning attractive or whatever. Equals attractive or seductive, lure, fishing. There's another word I can't define without using the word. Bait, I guess, now that we've defined bait. That's kind of... yeah, for sure. Okay, good enough. Anybody have any questions about the map making process? If not, I mean, I couldn't think of any that I would ask either, but just thought I'd ask just in case. As long as I'm talking to myself here. Okay. Define me alluring. Alright, and then we're good to go on to the next part of my quote, or my scripted lines, which is...
alluring.
there are a couple more references as well. Stop, and on to the next part. I think she stops a little soon, though. Okay, I started talking too late on that one, so let's move it back. How does that sound?
Find me alluring.
There are a couple more references as well. Okay, perfect. Next quote is... my cousin was killed in a swim by. That's not like super funny nowadays. How do you even define that? A shooting carried out from a passing vehicle, that's perfect. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of funny how some of these jokes haven't aged very well. Like, there's some jokes on here that were funny back in 2003 or whatever, but they haven't, like, really aged well with today's issues and stuff. Kind of makes me interested to see if they change any for Warcraft Reforged. Ah, I hate when the length is just barely off. Okay, you know what? New line. There we go. Oops. All right. What editor am I using? I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro. CS5, I think. My parents got it like many years ago and never used it, and so I was like, can I have it? And thanks to it, my entire channel exists. So I'm glad that they didn't use it. Oh, I forgot the, oh, I never know if these quotes should be on that line or that line. That looks more centered. Actually, though, I'm gonna check my videos real quick. $15,500. I'm halfway to the next 1,000 subscribers, you guys. Can't believe it. Thanks so much to everybody who subscribed. Okay, so on a 3-lined one, it's like even with the part where the crook of the... I feel like that's like a little off. Okay, I'll just do that. We'll just be consistent within the video at least. Yeah, I think that's too high. In fact, they should all just be on that line. I wonder how inconsistent I was before with that if I didn't even notice now. Okay, that one's fine. So if it's 4 lines, then it goes up there. Otherwise, it's on that one. So 2 lines down and okay, 2 lines down. I can remember that. All right, moving on. Cousin was killed in a swim by. Oh, okay. A little bit longer. Looks like she says it fast.
Whoa. My cousin was killed in a swim by.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought, so we'll move it back there a little bit. But I think it needs to start just a hair later. Okay. And then the last one is Hey Sailor. Already up to 14 quotes and we've done 2 units. The Pandaren Brewmaster, you guys. Holy crap, does he have a lot of references or puns or whatever. He's got alcohol puns and jokes. He's got panda jokes. I think like every single line he says is a joke. It's crazy. What did she say? Oh, Hey Sailor. And then after that I explain what Hey Sailor is from. Because it's kind of hard to explain. So for this one I'll fade out. Uh-oh, extra period on there.
Hey Sailor.
This last line is a running gag in the Zork interactive fiction game series, but it's more likely referencing the traditionally seductive nature of sirens.
Alright, just marking that there. Okay, extra period there.
This last line is a running gag in the Zork.
Okay, I forgot that it was a Zork thing. I wonder if I can get a picture of that online. Alright, 1970, Zork, Hello Sailor. I remember playing Zork at my grandma's house. My uncle had it on his computer. And I always wanted to finish it, but I never could figure it out. I guess this one. None of these are very good examples, though. I guess this one says Hello Sailor, so I guess we'll call that one for now. Alright, so Zork came about in, what did it say? Zork, okay. So it first started in 1977. Wow, that's old. To 1982. So I'll just have that kind of fade in for just a little bit. Oh, that's no problem, Mr. Green. This was kind of a, kind of an impromptu one. Not very fully planned, so you're not missing much, but feel free to watch it later. Okay, so Zork, and I'll just fade in a little bit until I stop talking about it.
Zork interactive fiction game series, but it's more.
And there's when it'll start fading out. That's probably when the quote itself can start fading away too. And then also, as that appears, then we'll import that Zork one. Oh, that's not what I meant. Just drag it in, I guess. Where is it? There we go. Fade in at just the same rate, and fade out at the same rate. And let's just go ahead and put it, I guess we're just gonna have to crop this though, because I'm completely self-taught when it comes to Premiere. And I've learned a lot just from like making these videos over the years. Okay, I guess that makes it a little easier to, you can kind of tell what it's talking about, I guess. Ugh, is it gonna be that blurry? I feel like I could just like simulate it with actual text. Maybe I'll have to do that later. It might look better on the like when I actually render it, but we'll see. Okay, is that where she ends? Yep, I think it is.
Among many lines.
Okay, cool. So at this point is where the Naga Siren label fades away and the siren footage, she flies to the side as well. That's where her footage ends. And let's get the Royal Guard footage. Here we go. Usually I remember to record them without sound, but so I used this custom interface for these because I realized it should be different than all the other ones. So it's kind of a Sunken Ruins interface. It's actually really cool. All right, let's copy that, and if everything's copied, including the animation, this is what'll happen.
Sirens. Among many lines about world domination, Naga royal guards broaden their puns to talk more about oceans.
Oh. Okay, so actually I need to pause after he talks about world domination because I have an example of that.
Among many lines about world domination.
That's why I paused right there. Thanks, past self, for the hint. Alright, let's get some sounds from the Royal Guards.
Our tide is rising.
Pretty sure it's...
In the depths.
Nope.
I think I have swimmers here. This world will be mine. And I'll start the swimming pools.
Okay. It is day 2 of me working on this, so let's start a new one here. Oops, forgot to name that one. Oh well.
In the depths, no one can hear you squeak.
So that's a reference to Alien.
They can, but it's really muffled.
Pools, and then this one is 2. And then...
No thing shall be safe from world domination. Ice-T is part of a two-pronged offensive.
I don't really get that one. I don't think that's a reference.
Today, our invasion
Oh,
shall
the
be
day.
known as the day.
And then is that it? Does he have anything else? Oh yeah, this ought to tide you over.
I'll make it so. This ought to tide you over. Elias binds me.
Hey, is that... Haha, good one, Akramandi. You predicted that one. I thought I knew what your quote, what your chat message was fun. That's so funny. By ebb and flow.
By ebb and flow.
I guess that's kind of needs some explanation.
Round them all.
Nope, I think that's it. Okay. So those are all there, ready to go. Let's go ahead and import those. So, I think structurally it would make more sense to start with the pools one and then the sink one. And then we'll get back to my explanations. How does he say it?
This world will be mine, and I'll start the swimming pools.
Anybody have any ideas of what neutral themed World of Warcraft music I should use on this one? I'm thinking definitely some Goblin music. Battle of Azeroth has some pretty cool Goblin music. And the Pandaren Tavern music is really funny. I like that. As long as I make it quiet. It's kind of distracting if it's too loud. Needs to be a little bit wider. There we go. But yeah, if anybody has any good neutral-ish music that they have that they like from World of Warcraft, I'd like to know. I don't want to miss anything that could be really good. And that's what he says, right?
No thing shall be safe from world domination.
Got it. 2 lines down. Alright, take it away, Austin. I mean, Abelhawk.
Naga royal guards broaden their puns to talk more about oceans.
You guys probably already know my first name. Oh, whoops. That clip ended. You know, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Well, why not? It's probably not that big of a deal, actually. It's usually the other clips that are a pain in the butt to have to... Alright, there we go. Talk about oceans.
They're puns to talk more about oceans.
Okay. So now he jokes about something tide you over. Oh, whoops. Okay, I can go along there. This one definitely needs an explanation for non-English speakers. It's kind of a weird saying to begin with. Tide. We'll say ocean tides. Tide. Man, how do you even describe this? It's like satisfy you for a while. Oh, that's not what it means. At least that's not how I use it. Well, I guess. I usually use it when it's like food. It's like, this should tide you over until to support or enable to survive temporarily. I like that one. It's a little technical though. Tide you over. I guess I better say tide one over to help one survive for a time. I guess people can look it up if that's confusing. It's a pretty short quote to begin with. Oh, whoops. This needs to get rid of the animation frames. Why is it darker? You know what? Let's just blur it together. Dang it, did it turn to like night or something halfway through? No, what's going on here? Okay, there must be some mistake here. So if I move, oh, I think. Stop it. Come on. This should be dark already. Oh, okay. I just need to delete this key. There we go. Okay, and then I blur them a little bit. And no one should be the wiser. Alright, as long as it's not distracting, it's fine with me. The Naga theme from Frozen Throne. Yeah. Oh gosh, sorry. Dried my throat out. That's a good idea, yeah. It's pretty iconic, so that's probably, yeah, I might as well do the Naga theme. I've been doing World of Warcraft ones just for a change, because I did all of the Warcraft 3 themes from one or another throughout the entire like regular Warcraft 3 Easter egg series, and so I kind of wanted to just change things up on this. See how well I could capture the Warcraft 3 moods with World of Warcraft music. I wonder if there's a good Naga World of Warcraft theme. Okay, Tide You Over. Turn of the Tide. Oh, that one's not on here. Where is that one?
Why have I convinced me? Aid us in our light my revenge. Spare the pleasantries. I'll make it so. Drown them all. Onajata, I come to you now at the turn of the tide.
There it is. Anybody know what that's from? Might as well add some fun to this boring video, right? Let's say guess the reference. What is that from? Come to you now from the turn of the tide. It's a pretty easy one. But first one to put it in the chat wins. Come to you now at the turn of the tide.
I come to you now at the turn of the tide.
Okay, and is this a good length?
This ought to tide you over. I come.
That's too long. That feels like, it's amazing how like a fraction of a sentence can make something too long. I actually really don't like watching the first Warcraft 3 Easter eggs video because I pause or the transitions are way
This
too long.
ought to tide you over. I come to you now at the turn of the tide.
Perfect. Okay, and the reference is, anybody give it? Last chance to guess. Actually, okay, so the answer is Lord of the Rings. Gandalf says it. Unfortunately, I don't know, I haven't read Lord of the Rings or whatever, and I'm not sure if it's in the book or the movie, so I wonder which one I should reference. Let's see here. Okay, so in the book it says, we meet again at the turn of the tide. A great storm is coming, but the tide is turned. Okay. If this is to be trusted, which it's Goodreads, so probably the Two Towers. So when did that come out? 1954. The Two Towers. I don't think I do authors, so I think that we're good there. Oh wait, okay, so now we finally get to an actual video reference. So this is how I work with those. I have all of those ready to go. Turn of the tide. Here we go. So now what we do is we find the part where he, I'm pretty sure it's at the very end of this scene. I am Gandalf. He talks way too quiet on this clip.
I am Gandalf. What?
Why? Let's see. Okay, I think it's right there.
And I come back.
So many pauses. How's that?
And I come back to you now. At the turn of the tide.
Still too big of a pause, so I'm gonna have to cut that out. Go back to you now. Guess I should have positioned this before I cut it up, but oh well.
And I come back to you now. At the turn of the tide.
Perfect. Is this video going to be released soon? As soon as I get it done. And you can kind of see in this video how long it takes to get these videos done. I'm going to be working on it today, tomorrow, as much as I can. We'll see how fast I can get it done. This is a big one, though. I was thinking, you guys, should I make a StarCraft quotes video? What do you guys think? I've been thinking about it, and I was thinking it'd be kind of fun because I've never done anything StarCraft related before, and I think it'd be kind of fun to have like you know, this setup to be like actual StarCraft, you know, a StarCraft interface showing each portrait and stuff. Could be pretty fun. The Zerg, if I did separate it into like Terran Protoss and Zerg, the Zerg don't, like, there's only like 5 Zerg units, if that say anything. The rest just like growl and stuff, and so I'd have to couple that with something else. I'm not sure if there are that many references, though. There are more and more references the more time goes on. Like with Warcraft 3, like in Warcraft 2, there's like 2 references. And one of them I forgot to, one of them I should have just put in the Horde video, because I'm not going to do an entire video on Warcraft 2, but Kargath Bladefist says, "Do you feel lucky, punk?" So I should have just put that in the Horde one, because I put the say hello to my little friend that the axe thrower says. I guess Grom also says I am Iron Man, so maybe I'll just make a quick little Warcraft 2 one someday, who knows. Alright, let's see how this works. See how that looks.
I come to you now at the turn of the tide.
And I come back to you now at the turn of the tide.
Alright. Still too quiet, though. Noticed. So, unfortunately, Adobe Premiere Pro only lets you go 6 decibels higher. So I'm going to have to just do a little cheat. And just copy the audio. Volume is like my biggest weakness with my videos, and you guys probably know, but like some of my videos I'm too quiet, some of them I'm too loud. I'm bad at that. That's one of the problems with being like a one-man operation. Kids might be too loud.
And I come back to you now at the turn of the tide.
Nope, it's perfect. Cool, done with that one. By Ebb and Flow. One of the problems about working on this is I can't listen to like music at the same time because I have to listen to them. And I guess I'll just explain ebb and flow, what it means. More content equals yes. I definitely want to make more content. I don't want to like slow down, especially since my channel's popularity is speeding up, which is really good, and the monetization is allowing me to justify working on stuff more, which is awesome. So I want to make sure that I have stuff planned and on the docket to make in the future, so I can make a StarCraft quotes video. Once Reforged comes out, I'm sure I'll be able to make does this quote even need to be in here? Yeah, you know what? No, I'm taking that quote out. It's not iconic enough. let's just skip to in the depth. No one can hear you scream. But yeah, if you guys think of any other aspect of Warcraft 3 I could look at, I would love to give it a try. I'm glad I thought of this quotes video. It's been very popular, very awesome for me to find out a lot of these quotes. Because I had no idea where a lot of them came from. Or I'd heard them, but I'd never seen the actual scene or whatever.
In the depths, no one can hear you scream.
And then he says, well, they can, but it's really muffled or something like that.
Well, they can, but it's really muffled.
Warcraft references in StarCraft, huh? There are a few that I know of. However, I don't think they're enough to make an entire video on. I think I would just mention that in the StarCraft quotes video if I made it. Oh, I forgot to use this one. This is from, any guesses? Alien. $1979. There's actually a surprising amount of references in StarCraft to Diablo, which is kind of funny. I never played the old Diablos. I just played Diablo 3, which was fun, but it wasn't anything to write home about, in my opinion. I know a lot of people like hate Diablo 3 if they played Diablo 2 or whatever, but I liked it. It just the story was really like rushed, and I don't know. With hack and slash games, it's awful hard to have a gripping story because you just run through killing things so fast, and you're like, my buffs are gonna wear off, so I gotta just keep killing, and so yeah, Diablo 3 kind of suffered with that. In the depths. Okay, where does it say? This is the trailer for Alien. I can't remember. I think it's like right. Actually, it might be at the end that it says in the depths nobody can hear. There it is. Now, let's see if I can make this look good and make sense with how fast it kind of passes on screen.
In the depths, no one can hear you scream. Well, they can, but it's really muffled.
Cool enough for me. I think like just at that point we'll just kind of fade out into the next clip. What's the next one? Oh, bidet. Oh, okay, I explained that part, which actually will be, okay, perfect. So I kind of like ending a collection of videos by fading out whenever that's possible. Makes it a little bit easier. When it's quote, 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 I like them to just cut quickly, but since this is the last one in this kind of selection of, this collection of quotes here, I'm just gonna kind of fade out like this. Let's see how that merges in with my voice.
Muffled.
And this quote...
Alright, I think I should start a little bit earlier than that. Also, I feel like that reference starts really fast. So let's just wait a couple frames is all.
Really muffled it.
Alright, cool.
And this quote is a...
It's a little bit too long. Let's back it up.
And this quote is a...
Cool, cool. I like that. And I'll move this a little bit forward. So I say...
And this quote...
Oh, I wonder if... I think my voice is a little too quiet. I wonder if I should make it louder. Let me see how it compares to this one.
And this quote is a...
I guess I should use the quotes of the Warcraft units as the standard. So let's listen to this and see how it sounds.
It's about world domination.
This world will be mine.
Yeah, I'm a little quiet. Let's bump up the volume a little bit. How's this sound?
Among many lines about world domination,
This world will...
It's a little bit too loud. Let's do 3 decibels.
among many lines about world domination,
This world...
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in all of the voice lines. Just bump the volume a little bit more. Cool, there we go. Alright, and then where's bidet?
in this quote,
The day of our invasion shall be known as...
The day of our invasion shall be known as B-Day. Whoa, where did that go? Oh, okay, cool. I'll keep that a little bit longer.
is a play on the Normandy landing operations of World War II, D-Day, but it's pronounced like bidet.
Is that copied? Yeah. Bidet is a bathroom fixture. How would you define that tactfully? I don't want to say bathroom fixture for cleaning anal and genital areas. That seems odd. I'll just say bathroom fixture. Who needs to know anyway? I can look it up later. Alright, so in this case the reference can appear right there. Oh, I know. Let's see here. Let's have 2 parts to this one. Quit my job and go full-time, huh? Man, that would be amazing. If Reforged has new voice lines, will you do map and reference videos of that? Absolutely, I will. That'll be fun. What I'm guessing they'll do, though, is just do the exact same lines with different voice actors. Oh, dang it. It's a different size, isn't it? To make a new text box. Perfectly merged, but like, you know, they'll use, yeah, that's bad. They'll use Laura Bailey for Jaina and stuff like that, but I imagine she'll say the same things. Perfect. So here's where I have to do a little camera trick thingy. Bidet is right there. And then B-Day is right there. I think I said this on one of my other streams, but I'm kind of okay with them like redoing the voices and stuff. Oh gosh, that's weird. Because it would just kind of make Warcraft 3 Reforged feel just sort of new, because with the new graphics it'd be weird if they didn't have new voices as well. So, but I hope you can turn them on and off. That's what I hope. What is going on here? There's the problem. Okay, known as B-Day, and then once it gets to this point, it fades to
Bidet, which is again water related.
too slow. Oh wow, I was off in my referencing that. Let's try that.
To D-Day, but it's pronounced like bidet, which is again water related. But it's pronounced like bidet.
Cool. That's how I want it. Save. I guess I'll explain what D-Day is as well. Should I put a picture? Are there any free ones? I mean, these are really old photos, so I assume so, but that's a pretty good one. Sure, why not? D-Day and a picture of a bidet. Is that a bidet? I've never used a bidet. I think it'd be kind of fun, but never have. Okay, so that's done. Oh. What's D-Day? I'll just say D-Day 1944. Normandy landings. Okay, cool. So we'll just go with this and then fade to the bidet reference. And fade in right here. Let's see how that looks.
Shall be known as bidet.
Is a play on the Normandy landing off.
Too long of a pause there. Again, it's amazing how much just a fraction of a sentence can make a difference.
As bidet.
Is a play on the Normandy landing operations of World War II.
Oh, and I need the picture of bidet as well. And I guess that can... might as well have everything kind of merge from one thing to another. Whoa, that's huge. There's not going to be enough room for this. Okay, looks like we're going to have to restructure this. Make new campaigns for Warcraft 3 Reforged, huh? I would absolutely love that. I think that would be absolutely incredible if Blizzard did that. I mean, honestly, like, why wouldn't they, you know? Like, I feel like they would definitely be tempted to, right? Because, I mean, they'd have this new engine, they'd be all excited about it and stuff. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I really feel like that would be a really good idea. I mean, can you imagine how fun it would be to, like, you know, play the Dead Mines or something as a strategy game, or, you know, something on Warcraft, something remade on World of Warcraft or something. I mean, I know there's, like, what was that? I had this thing this whole time? But I know there's like custom campaigns and stuff, but just the official stuff with like the good voice acting and all that, like I really wish that we could have more of that. That'd be so much fun. That would be as good as Warcraft 4, honestly. I don't care if they make a Warcraft 4 if they continue with like more campaigns on Warcraft Reforged. That'd be so cool. Whoa, it's a huge bidet. Alright, it can be a little bigger. And we'll fade to that. Let's see how that sounds. That looks goofy, but oh well.
Is a play on the Normandy landing operations of World War II, D-Day, but it's pronounced like bidet, which is again water related. The Naga Sea.
See how long it took to just do that one quote? And that's where everything fades away. And I think that we're done with the Royal Guard already.
Related. The Naga Sea Witch doesn't.
Yep. So they all fade away, including his name. And he leaves. There it goes, and then we bring the Sea Witch in. Oops, now let's see. This can go here. Actually, well, we'll see how it looks coming in that early. Warcraft 4 is a new planet, huh? See, that I would hate. Like, I would hate if they're like, oh, there's no way we can reconcile these differences, so we're gonna just move to an entirely new planet. Like, it's gotta be about Azeroth, you know? The whole story is about Azeroth. I don't know a ton about Battle for Azeroth right now, but like, it's like, you know, Azerite and like Azeroth is bleeding and stuff. I have no idea how it's gonna end. I mean, I know Azeroth is going to, Azeroth has a world soul in it, which means that it's basically a giant Titan egg. So a Titan is going to emerge from it someday. This is super deep, like Warcraft lore, by the way. So I don't know if it's ever going to get to that point, but I mean, they've defeated Sargeras, they defeated, I don't know, there's crazy stuff. And so I get that it, you know, Warcraft 4 would be super hard to like top everything they've done in World of Warcraft. And so I just assume they just make new content for Warcraft 3, you know.
Water related. The Naga Sea Witch doesn't make any references, just a few jokes. Moving on to.
Oh, that was fast. Almost missed that entire section.
Sea Witch doesn't make any references, just a few jokes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure she just has like 2 or something. 3. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can't resist making a critical role joke right now. That might take a while, so I'm just gonna put like a, I'm just gonna put a placeholder right here. Water related. And then it's gonna just be right there. Yeah, I'm gonna add that in later. That'll take a while. Okay, so she says a couple jokes. Oh, great, so hurt. So is she in here? Hero, Sea Witch. Oh, come on, where is it? Come on, where is it? Oh, I wonder if it's under, what's her name? What's the name of the sea witch on Curse of the Blood Elves? Vosh. How do you spell it? Vosh. Vosh. Oh. Vashj. Ugh, that's weird that they have them there. Unless they have different death sounds. No, they don't. Okay, so what are her jokes?
Illidan will show us the path.
Nope, just lore.
Keep tripping over this damn tail.
Is this... This is making me wonder if there's... No, this is probably the same as the normal Sea Witch, which is a little weird when she's talking about Illidan, because I feel like that's just unique to Lady Vosh.
Damn seawater. I'll never get these coils out of my hair. It's far too bright in this surface world, and this fresh air is irritating my eyes.
She just complains a lot. It's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and get those. And just, yeah, easily done to just quote those and call... Ooh, that is not a good one to copy. I'll copy one of the older ones.
Keep tripping over this damn tail.
And then next one is sea waters. What is that?
Damn seawater. I'll never get these coils out of my hair.
I wonder if that's a joke of like snake coils. It probably is. Oh, so close. Except I don't really know what like actual hair coils are. Is that a thing? That doesn't look like something you wouldn't want to have. It looks like something that you'd try to have, but... I'll just keep it simple and say snake coils. I think that kind of, because she's like a Medusa type thing, so I think that's good enough. And then the last one is, it's far too bright in this surface world. And this. Okay, I can't see what I'm typing. And this fresh air is irritating my eyes. Hey, somebody subscribed. Awesome.
Jokes.
Keep tripping over this damn tail. Damn seawater. I'll never get these coils out of my hair. It's far too bright in this surface world, and this fresh air is irritating my eyes.
I always like to transcribe them exactly as they say them. So she sniffs right there. I don't think she pauses right there, does she? see how that fits.
It's far too bright in this surface world, and this fresh air is irritating my eyes.
It's better. I wonder if fresh can fit on this line. Yeah, because I don't like how... There we go. That's a better shape of a word bubble type thing. And that's a series wrap on the Naga Sea Witch. I think that's all she says. Except, I think this whole thing needs to be... What the heck? Where'd slant go? Fake italics for the win. There we go. And I just realized I forgot to fade in on the reference. And so there she goes. And then I go to the bandit. Okay, so right here. Yep, so she's already leaving us. And I recorded. I guess, yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 frames to move off screen. More, okay. Okay, so that does it for the Naga. Let me see here. Okay, so now, oh, I don't have footage for the bandit. Oh, crap, and I forgot to save the, okay, well, alright, so here's a little tutorial on how to import stuff, if anybody wants to know, because I forgot to save the footage for this, or the map that I was using for this. So you import something like this, like a in this case this is the custom UI that I was using, and then all you have to do is reroute the full path. So this one is that path, so I just change the path to that, and there it is. It rewrites it in the game. So yeah, so that basically rewrites the thing in the campaign, so now when you play, that will be the new UI, which is pretty cool. Easier than I thought it would be, actually. Okay, so let's make sure we're human. And let's start putting some neutrals that we're going to be recording footage for. I won't do all these right now because this is by far the most boring part of this, is just like getting empty footage for them, but I'll do a few. Let's see, we got bandits, forest trolls. I mentioned shadow trolls too, so I better put them in here too real quick. Oops. Forest troll. Is that the one that has normal coloring? Nope. Well, it will now. There we go. And then he's gonna shift briefly into a dark troll. Oh, are they called dark trolls? I thought they were called shadow trolls. Dang it, I don't want to re-record that audio. I could have sworn it was shadow trolls because the night elves evolved from shadow trolls. maybe you will get to see me re-record a line then. I guess that's part of this, so that's fine. Okay, Naga Sea Witch. What's this next one? Bandit. Okay, so for now let's just do the bandit. The dark troll. Oh, that's way too dark. What's your normal coloring, buddy? There we go. Cool, so he'll merge from one to the other. And then what's the next one? Might as well just do the next few. Ice trolls and harpies. Hey, here's a question for you guys who are watching. The harpy says one line. The rest of her lines is just her screeching, like, or whatever. But she says one line, and it's her last thing that if you click her too many times. And she says,
Oh, whack me.
Whack me. Does anybody know what that's from? Like, I feel like right now in my script I say I don't know, right in the comments below. But if any of you know what that's from, let me know, because I couldn't find anything about it. I don't know why she would just say that randomly among all of her.
Oh, whack me.
Does anybody know at all? Because if you do, I'd be really appreciative to figure out what that reference is or why she says that, because I don't get it. I really don't. So yeah, that'd be really helpful. Oh yeah, ice trolls. Where are my ice troll buddies at? There we go. Any? Nope, they all look the same. There's also, there's also one other one that I might as well, that you guys might as well help me out on as well. I just said well a bunch of times. The Beastmaster. He says,
The beasts are out.
no, that's not it.
I will now summon the effete Dwayne Tor.
Does anyone know what the effete Dwayne Tor is?
I will now summon the effete Dwayne Tor.
Again, I'm assuming that's from something, but I can't find it anywhere online. And I just don't, I can't see Blizzard just like making up a word and sticking it in a secret like that, you know? Oh, interesting. I just realized now that Beastmaster used to be called the Ogre Beastmaster. So he used to be full-blooded ogre as opposed to, what is it, Mok'Nathal? Is that what his race is? Anyway, pretty cool. Anyway, Whack Me and Effete Dwayne Tor. If anybody has any ideas on those, I would love to know what they mean. And speaking of the ogre, let's just go ahead and have the ogre on here as well. And we'll get some footage on these fellows. Alright, melee time of day, doesn't matter. Let's change the player color to black, because they are creeps. And that should be it. Starting location. Fraps is loaded. Alright, this might glitch or whatever and not show anything, but basically all you need to know is I'm recording just their portrait talking, so.
Should I mess someone up?
Alright. And I like to do it for about 45 seconds each, so we'll see how that goes.
What you got? Should I mess someone up?
Hold up. I think his coloring is off. I want the pure coloring. Yeah, your coloring's off, buddy. Alright. Let's fix that then. All right, take 2.
Should I mess someone
That's
up?
better. Okay.
What you got? Should I mess someone up? What we have here is a failure.
Anybody have any questions or anything during this boring time? It shouldn't take too long. I mean, it'll take, 5 minutes, but...
Nomad, vagabond, call me what you will. I don't want pop. I'm a dapper tan man, damn it. And this one time at bandit camp,
10 more seconds. Did this just start? No, we've been going for about, I don't know, an hour or so. Okay, that's 1 down. It's done for the bandit.
who'd you wanna kill? What you want?
We've been going for a while, but yeah, just working on the behind the scenes of Warcraft, the videos.
Just like that, you filthy swine.
15 more seconds on this one.
Who'd you wanna kill?
Oh, it's blank, isn't it, huh? Yeah, don't worry about the,
You want access?
don't worry about watching the
What you want?
screen. All it's showing is them sitting here. So, in fact, I'm just gonna switch to chat mode for now. Because, yeah, there's nothing to see here. Anyway, so how you guys doing? Warcraft 3 Reforged. Yeah, people have asked me a lot. I'm super stoked. I don't know if you've seen the video of mine. There's a video of on my channel called Warcraft 3 is getting reforged! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! So that about sums up my feelings about the Warcraft 3 Reforged announcement. So you should watch that if you haven't already. But yeah, super excited. I immediately pre-ordered it as soon as it was announced. And I've got high hopes for it. I really like the way that the art looks and stuff, the way it's been, like the way they've upgraded the units. Sorry, I feel like I'm trying to do 2 things at once and I'm like rambling. But yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like it'll open it up for them making new, maybe new content for Warcraft 3, maybe some actual, like a real Blizzard, campaigns or scenarios or something, with actual voice acting and stuff. Who knows? Might be pretty cool, but mostly I'm just excited to replay the campaigns and just see it in really good graphics and stuff. Okay, last one. Sorry, this part's been really boring.
Get on with it. So angry. That way. No, that way. I'm the stupid.
But yeah, once Reforged comes out, I'm definitely going to go through all the campaigns and look for the same Easter eggs, see what's changed, see what's new. I'm almost positive that, in fact, I'm positive that not all the same Easter eggs are going to be there. At least the ones that I looked at on my channel, because some of them were like mistakes or, just little things that they left in there and never finished and stuff. Okay, we're done. recording those. But yeah, so I'm really excited to see what'll happen. Okay, so here's the footage here. Oh no, did it glitch? You've got to be kidding me. What happened? Why did you fail me, Fraps? Okay, never mind. There's just some glitch going on, so it is working. Because obviously the witch footage is already in there, so let's see what happens. Bandit footage. Forest troll footage. Dark troll footage. Happy footage. Ice troll. And finally, ogre footage. Great. So next with the bandit. The forest troll. Alright, so okay, good. There's no sound to get in the way on that one, and yeah, it's not. The codec isn't corrupted or whatever it was talking about, so we should be good. Alright, so I'm talking about the bandit next.
Moving on to classic neutral.
Gotta get a sense for the pacing here.
Fresh air is irritating my eyes.
Moving on to classic neutral creeps, the bandit's lines play off of classic highwayman or robber attitudes, and his lines reference crime and prison movies.
Okay, so the bandit's lines are... failure to communicate, which has already been done before. I've never seen that whole movie, but I don't really understand why that's such an iconic line. The guy who says it on the actual movie seems really awkward, or like it doesn't seem like a... I don't know why that line stuck as like a quotable quote, I guess. Actually, I guess I need to hear what he exactly says, because sometimes it's misquoted.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Alright. Pretty close. Failure to communicate.
I usually work alone. Rover, wanderer, nomad, vagabond, call me what you will.
That's referencing a Metallica song.
I don't want fop. I'm a Dapper Dan man, damn it.
And that's from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
And this one time at bandit camp,
And that's a reference to American Pie.
ambush, stand and deliver. Should I mess someone up? What you got? Smoky, I'll check it out, sure. Jump 'em, say your prayers.
Alright, so that is the highwayman language that I was talking about.
Sure. Smoky, jump 'em, say your prayers.
Whoops, about 23 acres. Oh, really? They're trained from the tar... Oh, were they not before? They were from the Spirit Lodge, weren't they? That's interesting. That makes a lot more sense that they're trained from the Tarn Totem. I'll have to look at that update. Was that recent? Okay, that one was a couple of months ago. Well, I'll look at that later, but yeah, if you have a Smokey and the Bandit, I have never heard of that. Thank you for pointing that out. Hey, look at that. Thanks a lot, James Murray. That's awesome. I did not know anything. Like maybe I'd heard about that once or something, but that was never said on the wiki that I used to do most of my research on. Missed that one, so that's really good. Thanks for pointing that out. Does somebody on Smoking the Bandit say Smokey? Probably not, huh? Burt Reynolds. That's awesome. Alright, yeah. I think I'll just reference the name of the film then.
Stand and deliver, Smokey.
Smokey and the Bandit. Wow. I'm really glad you caught that. And for those of you who have joined recently, I'm trying to figure out what Whack Me comes from and a Feet Dwayne Tour. If that rings a bell to you, let me know, because I could not figure those ones out. Okay, so first he talks about highwayman language.
Moving on to classic neutral creeps, the bandits' lines play off of classic highwayman or robber attitudes. And
A good place to split.
And his lines reference.
Oh man, is my screen still blank? Unbelievable. I did not realize that. Okay, yeah, Warcraft 3 messed up my screen. Okay, I'm gonna just randomly change around my screen for a second, because that's usually what happens, and it seems to work when it messes up on my normal streams. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, how's that? I guess I'll have to wait till that comes up on my end because there's a delay, but hopefully that worked. Stupid encoder. I hate when it messes up like that.
And his lines reference crime and prison.
There we go. Gosh, I guess I didn't even look at the thing to see if that worked after I did the filming and stuff. Oh, that must have been annoying. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back online now. Okay, so first he says...
Stand and deliver. Say your prayers.
And his line.
Got a little bit of an S on that quote, so we'll cut that off.
And his lines reference.
Still a little bit of vocal.
Prayers.
And his lines.
There we go. Stand and deliver. And say your prayers. Whoops, those should be bumped down. Okay.
Attitudes.
Stand and deliver. Say your prayers.
And his lines reference crime and prison movies.
Alright. Being as I clipped that S off there, it probably needs to be put at the beginning. Okay. Crime and prison movies. So, start with the ones that are actually crime and one. So we'll start with "Oh brother, where art thou?" And he says, "I don't want fop. I'm a dapper Dan man." Did I get it right?
I don't want fop. I'm a Dapper Dan man, damn it.
Got it. So the reference there is oh, wait a minute. I already have "Oh brother, where art thou?" Because the Naga said, the Myrmidon said something like "my hair," and that's from. Cool. So I don't have to do that one again. It's number 3. So I'll just copy that over here. It's always funny when they reuse a lot of. Oh, come on. There we go. When they reuse a lot of lines, like that hammer time. I can't believe how many times they did hammer time. Let's see. Okay, so where are my reference clips? Here we go.
Don't do me no good.
Here's Ford Auto Man's busted.
And
I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I really like "Oh brother, where art thou?" It's a good movie.
I don't want this homemade. Dapper Dan.
I don't care, Dapper Dan. I care fop.
This is pretty quiet too, so I better bump that up, match with the volume of the rest of the film. I mean, video.
But I don't want fop, goddammit. I'm a Dapper Dan man.
What?
It's very interesting as I went through these references to see how many quotes were misquoted. Never by a lot, but just a little bit. And I don't know why, you know, like why couldn't he have just rearranged his sentence to be like that? Like the reference is obvious, but it's not quite on, and I don't understand. I don't know, I'm a really thorough person, so if I were doing a reference, I would look it up and then repeat it exactly as it was. Because yeah, like see, listen to the difference.
I don't want fop. I'm a Dapper Dan man, damn it. Well, I don't want fop, goddammit. I'm a Dapper Dan man.
Yeah, see, just a little different, and I don't know why. But I mean, I guess that was the 2000s, so maybe it was harder to like check your references real quick. I don't know. Who knows? Just thought that was interesting. All right, get off those little pesky black lines. All right, works for me. I think that could go just 1 decibel louder. All right, so there's that. Oh, failure to communicate. Who was it who said that in the Night Elf video? Huntress or something like that? Alright, I think I still have this from the Night Elf video. Did I leave it in the Night Elf one? on. I put it here. Here it is. Not sure where it is, but whatever. So, failure to communicate. Okay, bump it back.
What?
Actually, let's make sure he says it right.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
What we've got here is failure.
See, again, he says what we've got here, and then he says what we have here. I don't know. It's just a tiny bit, but I don't know why, you know? Such an interesting thing. So it's just these teeny little differences. All right, come on. There we go. And that's a good size. And he says it really slow. So let's kind of chop off a little of the middle.
What we've got here is what we've got here is failure to communicate.
Seamless. Nice. All right, and that is Cool Hand Luke. And what year was that? Oh, was it the warden? That makes sense. Yeah, like a law official sort of thing. Okay. 1967 is the year this came out. And we'll fade in and out on that one. I've noticed going along back to that misquoted, you know, slightly misquoted stuff, there's a lot of Star Wars quotes that are slightly misquoted. Like, Luke, I am your father. Never says that. He says, no, I am your father. There's a lot of other ones that are just, you know, not what he had. And I know it's like just your memory playing tricks on you. I remember Kung Pao. Any of you seen Kung Pao? I like quoted that a certain way for years, and then watched it again. And I was like, oops, that's not what he says. Well, not quite the way he says it, but anyway, if I was doing something like this, I feel like I'd look it up. Okay, enough of that one. Smoking the Bandit. I feel like the Smoking the Bandit one would go better in between two of them that have movies. So I'll move that back and do... Oh, I just had it in here that whole time. That's funny. Smoky, there it is. Oh, whoops. I already have that one in here. Now, should I spell it like Smoking the Bandit or like the actual word? I'll just do it like that. Who cares except me? I'm a huge perfectionist, in case you didn't notice. It's pretty short, so we'll just go with that. And the reference is and the Bandit. Thanks again for that reference. (1977). And I guess we'll just do like a movie screen for that. Movie poster. That looks pretty good. Alrighty. And luckily, smoky is a small word, so I can blow this up. Smokey and the Bandit. Okay. So, is this the one I did? Yes. Actually, I think this could use a little bit longer of a reference time. Even if it does take up a little more of our time. Yeah, that, I think, well, we'll see how that ends up looking, but. Whoa. All right, let's try that.
Smokey, what we have here is
It's a good length of time, I think. The reference needs to be bumped over. Cool. All right, and then we do that, and then we go to the non-prison related movie reference. There we go. And this one time at Bandit Camp.
And this one time at Bandit Camp,
Reference to that is yeah, I don't know if they'll do new references or, you know, copy the same language from the first one just with new voices. Who knows? All right, American Pie year 1999. Up, and there we go. All right, this one might need a little bit of cropping the actual video file because she says this one time at band camp when there's not really anything on the screen, so I might have to crop it. We'll find out.
One time at band camp, we weren't supposed to have pillow fights, but we had a pillow fight, and it was so much fun. And this one time,
And a power.
Okay, what else you got?
lost our music, and we were supposed to play the song, but we didn't know it. So we just made it up, and we kept playing and playing, and the conductor didn't know what we were doing, and it was so funny. So you're pissed about something, huh? You know what I do when I'm...
Okay, I think right there would be a good place because you can't really tell that her mouth is moving. I mean, you can't read her lips. So unless you know the video really well, I think that'll work better with the audio. I'm going to cheat a little bit, obviously, but it gets the point across. So
And one time at a band camp,
I can kind of tell that that's...
one time at a band camp,
Okay, she kind of looks up right there with that work. Let's try that.
and one time at a band camp, we were...
There we go. I think that looks good. I think it does the trick. If they are new, would you cover it? Absolutely. I'm going to cover as much about Reforged as I can. Let's just crop off that bottom there. Whoa, too much, too much. There we go. All right, one time Bandcamp, and then let's see how that turned out.
And this one time at bandit camp,
And one time at a band camp,
Oh, there's like some black lines around the edges too, so might as well chop those off. Good. Also, he has a weird pause. Yeah, just clip that off there. Alright, how's the timing on that?
and this one time at bandit camp,
and one time at a band camp,
Perfect. Alright, moving forward.
band camp,
And a Metallica song.
I'll tell you guys, I am not a fan of like, I have really like picky tastes in music.
And a Metallica song.
I just do not like most music, especially like heavy metal and stuff. So a lot of these quote videos, when I've had to find music and listen to it, it's been like painful for me to like, and I don't even like what's his name, I Shot the Sheriff, whatever that guy's name is. Oh, I should know that. Anyway, I mean, I like oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Anyway, there's been a lot of songs I've listened to. I'm like, oh, this is awful. Why does anybody like this? So I'm probably not the best person to talk about music with. Dang it, where is that one? Rover. Where is that? What is that from? Wherever I may roam. Ah, here it is. Okay, I actually don't even know where the lyrics are in this, so he says, bandit says,
Rover, wanderer, nomad, vagabond.
rover, wanderer, nomad, vagabond.
Call me what you will.
Right. There's that. And the reference is Rome. By Metallica. When did that come out? Yes, I do want to know that, Asa. I do not know if that's referencing something. Like I'm trying to figure out why the Harpy would say that, because I can't find anything online about like where that quote comes from. If it is a quote at all, it might have just, I don't know. If anyone has an explanation. There it is. Rover, wanderer, nomad, vagabond. Call me what you will. And when did that come out? 1996? Oh gosh, that's really disturbing. As usual, Wikipedia has to be my saving grace. October 1992. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought as well, Asa, but I just wondered why the Harpy of all things would say it. I'm guessing she's just saying, like, you know, it's like she's pretending to screech the whole time, and then she's just like, oh, for heaven's sake. I don't know, whatever. I guess I'll leave it up for comment as usual. Okay, so let's listen to some heavy metal, I guess. Not a fan at all, but I'm doing it for my fans. Doing it for my Warcraft 3 fellows. What is that bandit portrait doing? It's hilarious. Looks like we're gonna have to clip that clip and merge it to make it longer. But first things first. Alright, so it's one verse, two verse, end of the second stanza.
As mentioned in the Horde quote today.
Shut up, Abelhawk. I'm trying to listen to this song. this is actually a cool song so far. I'm pleasantly surprised so far. Okay, enough with the instrumental though. Where does it start saying my line that I need? My gosh, can we get to the line yet? This is cool and all, but come on. Start singing, will ya? There. Yep, okay, here we go. Here's the line that I was looking for. Okay, there it is. That is a cool song though. That one I will concede is a pretty cool heavy metal song. But like I remember in the Human video, that like I Shot the Sheriff song, I did not get what was so good about that song. Sounds off key and whatnot. I don't know. I better not say anything because my tastes are incompatible with the world. So let me see. So this goes here, and then it's gonna fade out. That's a good one to fade out. Oh, thanks for asking, Sleepy Leap. The cool legendary hero. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. Happy to have a video to work on, and thank you for the compliment, Sleepy Leap. I love working on these videos, and yeah, I was hoping this stream could kind of give you a little bit of insight into the work that gets done in this and like why it takes forever. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, cool. I like that. And then as soon as that starts fading out, we switch gears to trolls. The portrait talking appears to go longer than the actual quote. So if you're talking about the bandit's voice talking, I didn't really match that up. Like, it just kind of talks randomly throughout the whole thing. I figured that would have been way too much work to make it talk. So, is that what you're talking about? Alright, so now we got the troll footage and the dark troll footage. Alright, so here's where you can hear me. I have to re-record a line because I messed something up. As I mentioned in the Horde Quits video, forest trolls and dark trolls is what it's supposed to say. Okay, so let me see here. Alright, so here's how I record my lines. I already recorded them all beforehand, but now you can kind of see how that works as well. All right. So how do I say it in here?
As I mentioned in the Horde Quotes video, forest trolls and shadow trolls have decided...
Alright. Alright, here we go. Forest trolls and dark trolls. Oh wait, what's going on? My microphone isn't working. What the heck? Hello, testing. Test. Okay, so I wonder if... I'm guessing that this can't like use the microphone for streaming and recording, so I'll just fix that later. But basically that's what it's like. I go, as mentioned in, that's what I do for like the whole thing. Stumble over the words. As I mentioned in the Horde Quotes video, forest trolls and dark trolls have a decidedly Cuban accent rather than the dark-speared Jamaican one. That's how I talk in script speak as opposed to unscripted like right now. Okay, well that'll be easy to fix later, but I do that a whole bunch for the whole script ahead of time and whatnot. Okay, so where's that forest troll footage? How seamless is this? Pretty close. You don't really notice the bandit's portrait moving, so I don't really care. Alright, so we got the forest troll. Oh yeah, and we gotta get this bandit out of here, so... Alright, cool. So let's try this here.
As I mentioned in the Horde Quotes video, forest trolls and shadow trolls have a decidedly Cuban accent rather than the dark-speared Jamaican one.
And I will now demonstrate that. Oh, interesting. Gnolls have throwing spears, not crossbows, huh? Oh, yeah, I loved when... I like how the Gnoll would load his crossbow with his jaws. That was really nice. So yeah, I guess I will miss some stuff, but I guess that makes a little more sense though. Okay. So yeah, crossbows are kind of, they feel like they need some dexterity to wield, like human fingers or something. Alright, so dark troll, okay, wash you want. Say hello to my little friend.
What you want?
There it is. And
Say hello to my little friend.
how different is that from... I'm just curious, how different is that from the orc headhunter?
What you bother me for? Leave it to me. I just want to buy some Lucy. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, listen to that.
Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend.
Does the ice troll say it too?
I'm too cool. I should have brought a sweater, or we gonna get along just fine. I'll ice him.
Nope. He just says ice jokes. Okay, well, still, I feel like it's a little bit overdone, just a little bit. What are the other ones? Oh yeah, he says Star Wars speak.
Tuvok Dulas. Jabanubadabadu.
Oh, that's Chris Metzen, I can tell.
Ohoba. Hassan Chop.
Yeah, that's Chris Metzen's voice. It's gotta be. Oh no, not the infernal neck thing. I feel like the infernal in the video, like the trailer for Reforged looked okay though. I feel like it was almost like an in-between incarnation of that or something. I don't know, but yeah, if they have that giant like stupid neck thing on the infernals, I'll be kind of sad. They just look so much better in Warcraft 3, looking like just with their normal floating head above like a buff set of shoulders, not a giant. I don't know. They just look like the grunts on Halo. That's what they look like, and I think it's dumb.
Oh, just like that. You filthy swine. Die. Bam. Do you want axe? Who do you want to kill? Chuta. Jabanubadabadu. Hassan Chop. Chuta.
Okay, says Ichuta. What about Iwaniwanga?
I'd love Iwaniwanga.
There it is. Iwaniwanga. Star Wars stuff. Okay, so we'll get those loaded in there. Hey, where's the nice... Oh. Yeah, I did. Weird. Okay. And say hello to me. Oh, I was gonna do something. Let's see if I can...
As I mentioned in the Horde Quotes video.
Oops, no, I need the animated one. Where's the animated one? There we go.
In the Horde Quotes.
Okay, and this needs to fade in.
Mentioned in the Horde Quotes video.
Forest Trolls. And then I'm gonna fade to the Dark Trolls. Let's see how that works. Might look kind of cool if I can get it right. Okay, so he's just kind of normally sitting there. Okay, so that's a good place, I think. And we'll just kind of fade in and out as he says it. Let's see how that looks.
Forest Trolls and Shadow Trolls have...
Hey, nice. That looked pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. Look at that. Forest Trolls and Dark Trolls. Cool. I wonder if I should change the word forest at the top too. Sure, why not? Okay, let's see how that looks.
Forest Trolls and Shadow Trolls have a decidedly Cuban accent rather than the dark.
Perfect. That looks really good. I love it when a plan comes together. Name that quote video. Okay, so he says Washuan and say hello to my little friend. I guess I'll have to get that one again. And the most earliest quoted reference in Warcraft ever, since it was in Warcraft 2. Say hello to my little friend. And that is from Scarface. What year did Scarface come out? 1983. I've never seen Scarface, but there's a comedian who why does that get bumped over so much? Get over there. There we go. There's a comedian who was really funny. He was like, I'm not saying Scarface is a bad movie. It is, but that's not what I'm saying. And I don't know why, but that caught me off guard. It was pretty funny. It's a funny way to kind of insult something indirectly. Wait, 1983? Yeah, got it. Okay, actually, you guys, I think I'm done for the night. I'm getting really tired, as you can probably tell. So I think that's a good place to stop. And honestly, I mean, you've probably seen enough, like more than enough of what the process is like. But I mean, yeah, so that's the process. That's what I do for hours and hours on every video. Every video takes about, oh man, I don't know. Let's see. Where did I start today? That was a good 2.5 hours of work. And I started with the siren. Okay, so that's 58 seconds into the video. And I got up to 3 minutes and 37. So that was good. That was a good progress. Well, this is gonna be a long video. Hope you guys don't mind. Maybe I'll split it in half actually, depending on how long it is. That might make things release a little earlier anyway. Anyway, so 58 and then 3:37. So that was about, what, 2 3/4 minutes worth. It seems like I get about a minute of film done per hour of real time. And I mean, that doesn't include like the researching and the, the writing the script, the recording it down, and then later I'm going to have to add music to it and everything. Some quotes take longer than others and everything, but anyway, it takes a while for a part-time guy like myself with this gig and everything. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. If not, thanks for coming and hanging out anyway. Any final questions before we log off for the day? Just gonna catch up on chat for a little bit. Missed a lot just now. Quotes that you normally don't hear too much when playing the game. It's true, there were some that I didn't really think about because, you like if you hired the merc from a mercenary camp, I guess you would hear it. But yeah, you're right. It's definitely lesser known ones. Yeah, black faces. I think it's masks, I guess. Judging on, yeah, it's like, yeah, I think the trolls wear masks. That's kind of what you can tell a little bit better when you're on Warcraft 2, because their mask changes color depending on what color they are and stuff. So let me just catch up a little bit more. Ice and forest trolls. Tony Montana, say hello to my little friend. It's actually a reference to Scarface, but I'm sure lots of other stuff references it as well. It's a really famous quote. Adjust the colors. Yeah, I think that they'll polish it out quite a bit. Some of the footage is definitely different looking, and some of it just doesn't look right. Like the Taurens look weird. Like they're like swinging their totems around and stuff. It just doesn't look right. Like it doesn't look like they're, I don't know. What I don't like the most about Warcraft 3 Reforged though is the UI. I really hope that they change the way that their UI is, because I don't like how it's like the unit is in the corner and there's like a green screen behind them. I like the square portrait better. What time is it for me? It is 10:17 p.m. right now for me. So yes, the ice trolls are different. They make a lot of ice puns, and I'm going to do them right after the forest troll. They say a lot of the same things, if you notice. Like,
let the killing begin. I kill for you.
You know, just kind of similar things.
I kill you. Troll smash. What you want? What you want?
Yeah, see, it's kind of funny. He's just like, stay cool, man. You know, it's like,
what you want? What you want?
It's kind of funny.
I go cool as dingo.
As dingo, man. Like that. Yeah, I should put on a sweater, that sort of thing. Yep, I guess that's, oh, Tony Montana's the main character. I'm sorry. That's my ignorance. Yeah, I thought you meant like that was the name of a character or something. Yeah, sorry. I know nothing about the film except that it's, yeah, that's the name of it. I thought his name was Scarface or something. Anyway, good call there. Yes, it is a labor of love. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. And yeah, I usually get this, I don't know, once I get like super into working on a video, I end up just putting tons of time into it and going crazy. So hopefully I can keep this momentum going. I'm going to work on it all evening tomorrow. Saturday I'll definitely get a lot of hours in, I hope. My guess is that this will be done like a week from tomorrow or something, if all goes well. Depends on how much time and stuff I have, but yeah, it's around that period of time. But hope you guys will enjoy it when it comes out, and yeah, thanks a lot for joining me tonight. I will see you guys later.